Hello, my name is Jason Miller with ServiceNow Solutions, where we aim to unlock the power of ServiceNow. I'd like to start today and note that we've eclipsed the century mark in terms of the number of subscribers. I'm really pleased to say that I've adjusted the URL as promised and named it ServiceNow Solutions. So it's youtube.com/c/ServiceNow Solution. Note that's with two A's. That's kind of a Steve Jobsian type thing. He always liked to be at the top of the phone book. And if you notice Apple's ticker symbol, it's AAPL. Also, I wanted to have this YouTube channel be a tribute to ServiceNow. And what better way to do it than with the version which was first named after a city, which was Aspen. So we'll be moving on now to our topic for today, which was SLA restart conditions posted by Kevin Watson a couple weeks ago. Kevin asks how we can basically restart the SLA or get it out of pause and back into resume when the user updates the ticket. So there are a couple of responses here from Jaspel and Robert, and I'm going to take it one step further and show you in video, Kevin, how we can kind of create this, and also the business rule that Robert had suggested. I probably did a little bit something simpler, but it might be effective for you. So let's take a look at the two SLAs which I've set up for today's demo. One is a start triggered by the user update, and the other one is a resume triggered by the user update. Kind of want to show both of these. So we have our start triggered by the user update. Our start condition is going to be updated by is the same as caller.userid. And then we have a priority of 3 through 5. Now I'm going to show you how to set this one up here, because this one you're going to have to dot walk. So if you're not familiar with dot walking, this would be a good item to pay attention to. So I'm going to set up as same. Now we're going to notice here that caller doesn't show up in this drop-down box. So I'm going to click on Show Related Fields, and now we're going to see caller with an arrow to user fields. And I'm going to click on that, and it'll walk one time again down to the table level. And now we can find the user ID. So you see how we set that up right there? I'll get rid of it, and you can rewind if you need to take a look at that again. There are no pause conditions, and there are no stop conditions. So we did a real simple stop, state is resolved, and then we can take a look at the BR or business rule, which is update move status to in progress. So whenever a record is inserted or updated, whoever updated, or if whomever updated is the same as the caller.userid, then the action will be to move the state to in progress. So make sure you understand the difference between the when to run and the action. So this one here is triggering this to happen. All right, so let's go to our incident. I think I did one before just to make sure this actually worked. So let's do a fresh one, incident.do. Set the user as myself. And now I'm going to hit save. And notice right here our state went from new to in progress. And if we scroll down, we'll see here that SLA definition start triggered by user update is now in progress. So good stuff there. And if we want to take a look at it again, what's our stop condition? State is resolved. Okay, so that's fine. And then if I wanted to, I could simulate it so that way I'd have to impersonate and come back and forth, but I'm going to be doing that with the second one. So I'm just going to put this in resolve status, and we'll just close that out. So state is resolved, and we'll notice here that our stage is completed for this SLA. Now we'll get to why we're here today, which is to discuss this resume one. So start condition the same, or it's the same in terms of priority. The pause condition, though, what you're going to notice is that, okay, so we have incident state on hold. And then our resume condition is really the start condition from the other one, which is the same thing. Updated by is the same as caller.userid. Stop condition, resolved, same as the other one. Now for this one, I'm going to pretend that I'm opening this on behalf of someone else. So I'm the service desk agent, and they're calling me with an issue, and I need to open up an incident for it. So the person I'm going to pick is Abraham Lincoln. You have to click Save to get started and assign it a number. So here we have our number here. And let's see, let's scroll down. Oh, it didn't trigger. Why? This is a good lesson to learn. Good thing I made this mistake here. Our active is false. So that's one troubleshooting tip there with incidents. Let's see if I can just update it. Click on save. Let's see if it runs now. No, I'll probably have to do another one. All right, not a problem. I'm just going to copy the incident for Abe there. All right, so we have a new one. We'll click save. And now we'll scroll down. So now we'll see the SLA pops up, resume triggered by user update. So remember that the SLA definition actually has to be active for it to attach. So again, though, I like making mistakes here so that way you can learn from my mistakes. Now I'm going to impersonate Abe. Actually, one thing I forgot to do, which I'll have to do that right now. Sorry about that. Again, another mistake being made. You're probably thinking, this guy's doing this on purpose. Maybe, maybe not. But we have to put this state on hold for it to pause. That's the whole key to it. We're saying we're pausing it, and then Abe's going to have the ability to have this put back into progress. So now we'll go and impersonate. Okay, let's go to Abe. Okay, Abe is going to scroll down to self-service and his incidents. Okay, I believe it's this one. Okay, and he's going to say, I'm ready for my appointment. Or whatever it is the service desk will schedule with him. He's going to hit save. Okay, now we'll notice here the state goes back to in progress, right? So that's our business rule running. Now, let's see, let me switch back to myself. And I'll reload the form, and we'll see what happens to the SLA stage down here. Looks like the stage is still in progress. Let's find out why. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry, that is correct. It should be in progress. Yep, that's correct. Because remember, we're wanting it to go back to in progress from paused. So that seems to be correct. And then, let's see here, what was our, okay, so we put it in resolved, and that should mark it complete. And we'll hit saved. Completed. So as you can see here, it recorded our business pause duration, and then when Abe took that action, then it triggered it to start again, and then now it's completed because we've marked it resolved. So as you can see right here, if you wanted to check it, you could look here in this activity log and see that, okay, it looks like 3:47, 46 seconds is when it was triggered for it to go back to in progress. So that's good, and then it restarted our SLA, and now we're fine. So that's it for today. Again, my name is Jason Miller, founder of Aspen House Solutions, where we unlock the power of ServiceNow. If you want to send me a connection request on LinkedIn, I welcome it. If you have any questions, you can also send it to me here, post something on the community, put something on the YouTube channel. Also, one thing about the YouTube channel, this is all on my private time. I don't really, I'm not soliciting anything, but if you want to send some either cryptocurrency or PayPal my way, that'll help us further the endeavors and hopefully get more segments underway so that way we can produce more content for you guys. Once again, thank you for your attention and time, and we've just unlocked the